Classifying Genshin players. That is today's recommended video. It is done by AKA Shot, I believe I say his name. Without further ado, this should be pretty comedic, and let's go ahead and check it out.
Genshin Impact is a game that attracts many people.
The casual.
Starting off, we got the casual gamers. Missing a couple days of Genshin doesn't mean shit. You probably go to bed with cap resin, do a couple commissions here and there, whack a couple rocks, and log off. You don't spend a lot of time playing because you might be busy playing other games, you got a job, or maybe you're mentally stable.
Oh,
Moving on, we got the regulars. You try your best to do all your dailies, weeklies, and occasionally some ores and artifact collecting. You consistently max your battle pass and your knowledge of the game
That's
is
me.
decent, but nothing too impressive.
That's
You
me.
know which character uses which artifact, but who cares? You don't have any good artifacts.
Yeah, that's me.
Last
That's
but not
me.
least, we got the hardcore
Oh my
gamers.
God.
These are not gamers, but workers who wake up every day to clock into work to farm fucking blue rocks. You spend hours every day grinding mobs, collecting materials, and farming artifacts.
Okay.
This is not a gacha game. This is an RPG to become the next anime protagonist. You want to
I
become
do that
so
too.
powerful that you isekai the truck, not yourself.
What anime is
So
this?
far, we have the casuals, the regulars, the hardcore gamers, and the psychopaths. You need to
She
farm
die?
everything. You need to know everything. You need to do everything. You're basically in a loop of never being satisfied. When it comes to ores and crystals, you are the mining company. People ask you for help about the game, and you don't know just the characters, but their whole ancestry as well. Whether it's
Dang.
artifacts, mechanics, characters, lore, or maybe taking a shower, the min-max life chose you, and you will fulfill it to the end. What keeps you going is doing 10 more damage than last week.
Yep, yeah.
We then move on to the artifactors. You chase artifacts that don't fucking exist. If you don't roll 5 times in the crit, it's trash and you love gambling. When looking at an artifact with one good subset, you think to yourself,
Copium. Yep. You got
maybe this is the one.
Nope. Coomers.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Next, we have the touch starve. These guys have been edging their whole lives that anything remotely arousing would cause the next Yellowstone eruption in their pants.
Quick, lads, this lady needs our help.
Whether it's Booba or Kaka, these people are everywhere, from armpit sniffers to whatever the fuck this is.
Huh?
You guys need help.
The collector? Okay.
You swipe every banner to pull characters that you'll never use.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
new to the game and I pulled Satan Ganjus. Is she any
Ganjus.
good? I also pulled some 5 stars using my last wish. Am I lucky? I'm straight to say, did I mention that? Do you guys know I'm straight to say?
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
What in the world is that?
You're a Giga Chad who spends time analyzing frame data of characters, and you know all the glossary terms used by your fellow 5 heads. You drink mineral water instead of normal water because there isn't enough nutrients in normal water to fill your big ass head. Why study for your exam next week when you can develop a PhD in elemental gauge theory?
Oh God, don't do that.
Level 10 trust rank, max vials, all realms unlocked, furnishing set on standby, and is full of companionships.
I mean, that's, you know.
In-game
alright.
companionships. You
Oh,
spend
dang.
10 hours rotating a tree for the best position, and you agree that the boar is the best pet. People
Yeah.
out here flexing damage, but maybe the real flex was how big was your stone cost. Speaking of flexing, we got the cloud chasers. You chase the
Cloud
big numbers and
chasers.
dream of becoming the best DPS in the game. You might think DPS stands for damage per second, but it's actually
Damage
damage
per
per
screenshot. Yep.
Get your food buffs, Mona, Bennett, and a copious amount of luck because you all in crit damage
Jesus.
and bang on the 1% crit rate. The sky's not the limit for you, it's the fucking moon. You could be dying from a B12 deficiency, but that's not gonna stop you from refreshing the page for new leaks to eat. You consume
Wow.
the latest information on Genshin, always preparing for the next patch when you haven't even played the current patch.
Yeah.
They don't exist.
Dang. I was
Hey,
like, what are you gonna
what can I
say?
say? You like getting shafted every day. Waking
Oh.
up to get abused from all directions is normal, and you can be seen in dark alleyways sniffing the area for leftover primogems and mora. You're a free to play with a whale mentality, and the longer you play, the more you think, hey, maybe I really am a masochist. Genshin is your first gacha game. You don't know
Yep.
what's worse, gacha games or actually liking it. You find joy in summoning and being blissfully ignorant of the gacha aspects during your honeymoon phase. Being fairly new to the genre, you go into every banner expecting to actually get the banner
Look at the
character.
top right hand corner.
You've been fucked in the ass by monetization from so many other gacha games that Genshin is just another game
Huh?
to fuel your gacha addiction. You pull to numb the pain that is being at the mercy of RNGesus, and you start scheduling more months of cup ramen. A tear
Ooh.
runs down your cheek as you whisper sweet words into your ear that eating is optional.
Oh my god.
You can't run the fucking game. Not to be
Orders?
confused with min-maxers, you collect for the sake of
What the
collecting. The
what?
more shit you have in your inventory, the bigger your magnum dong gets. You spend
Conversioner.
hours exploring mountains, gliding through rivers, and setting up a photo booth wherever you go. The camera is your best friend and you have a collection of the same 100 photos, but the angle is 1 degree different every time. If you have given as much fucks as you did reading Genshin theories and being emotionally invested about the story into your own real life lore, you could have been the main protagonist by now.
That was good, man. That was it's very, very comedic, but some of those he's not wrong. You know, in the beginning it was more tame. It was more, you know, like I could see somebody playing like that, but then it just kind of got like crazy at the end. But I mean, you know, honestly, there's people with all kinds of sorts, so you know, these are memes and vines and clips are freaking ridiculous. You can see like the plastered like watermark on them too. Like it's just grabbing indie photos and images. I would say I'm like a mix between, I'd say like average and hardcore a little bit. Like, you know, I farm my enemies, artifacts, try and get better artifacts. I care about the lore, you know, stuff like that. So I'm like a mixture of a lot of them, you know, or not a lot of them. Just not those. This video was really funny. I really enjoyed it, but that will do it for me. If there are any other videos you want me to see, let me know in the comments below, and I will catch you guys in the next one.